So guys, a lot of you will relate to this topic I'm about to do. There's only so many things each and every one of us can go through in life before we finally catch on to what is going on. And if you were a person that just is an honest person, you do things the right way, this video will be for you, because this video will not be for the players, because they will just understand that I'm exposing their nature. But like I said, there's only so many games out there. There's only so many things a person can do until you see clearly what is going on. And let me just say this, and this might sound superficial, but this is honestly the truth. When you get screwed over by a solid 10 as a guy, this can even, you girls can, I don't know, apply this to, I don't know, but when you're a guy and you get screwed over by a 10 and you liked that person a lot, when you go through that phase, like I did when I was a lot younger, you come back from hell. You overcome what has happened. You become an even more solider version of yourself, a much better version of yourself. And you reject that person because they try to come back to you because you get a lot better. At this point, what is an 8 or 9 going to do to you? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Even another 10. You saw it before. It's going to take a lot to beat what is already beaten you. When you get beat by the best and you come back from hell, you overcome, and then you beat the best, you the best. And I don't mean to be any kind of way when I'm saying this. I'm 100% serious. You the best. You the fucking best. What are they going to do? What is anybody going to do? When you see so many things, there's not much that's going to faze you. A lot of crazy shit happens in this world. I just so happen to be aware of it, because I ain't stupid. Fool me once, okay? Fool me twice, okay? But eventually I'm going to catch you, and you're not going to be able to do it again. Let's just be honest. They try to play you. It backfired in their face. It always will. There's not one person that's ever, and I'm not joking, there's not one person that's ever got over on me and then rid off into the sunset. Something bad always happens to people who try to fuck with me in the wrong ways. I don't even care if it's some girl or if it's friends or anybody. You don't win. You don't win, period, when you try to fuck people over. It's always going to come back. It's always going to come back, and you're going to get the win. But it has to be you that makes that decision. Because you ain't a loser. You hate losing, in fact. You don't accept defeat. Every situation that rubs you the wrong way just makes you better. You don't accept defeat. You're not a pushover. You're going to prove that. And what do? You prove that. it's just funny to me how some people can continue to try you when they probably had no idea what you've already been through, the knowledge you already have. You were on top of your game. There's not much anybody can really do. It would take a fucking miracle to ever put you back down there again to that place. It would be a fucking miracle. Because you know so much. You have so much experience. And the crazy thing is, you could probably be an absolute savage and just demolish people, but you stay in your lane because you know deep down it's not the right thing to do. It's not the right way. It's not going to do anything. It's not going to solve anything. Like, I don't understand what people in this world get out of literally lying to other people to screw them over, to get their way, to get some sort of satisfaction, or to feel important, or whatever. You are a loser. It's exactly what you are, and it's why you have to do the things you do. These people are not straight up. They're all losers. Even if it's a 10, they're a loser, because there's something inside of them that makes them not a 10, technically, but when we talk about looks, they're probably a 10. But you know, there's shit going on that you wouldn't even believe or couldn't even fathom in your mind. But it's the truth. And like I said, I've already seen just about everything you can see. What else can you really throw at me? When you stay in your lane, what can happen? Not much. You guys probably that are watching this video have been through hella experiences with people that try to run game on you, that try to put you in a place you did not want to be in because you were just being a good person. You were being honest. You thought they were too, but they were not. They are liars. They are deceivers. They work for the devil's kingdom. They're trying to take you out. They're trying to take you down. There's something deep, rooted wrong inside of these people. Some people just use people as an ego boost, as a confidence booster, to try to lie their way into your life, to screw you over, to try to make that boost them up if they can do something wrong to you or something like this. You know what I mean? There are people in the world that do shit like that, and it is crazy. What you're going to come to realize is these people never get lucky. And even if you think they do, they are not lucky. They're not as lucky as you think they are. But if you stay true to yourself, and you stay on your game, you stay on your path, you do all the right things, you do no harm to nobody else, you will end up being the lucky one. If not already. You will in the future. You will be the lucky one, but you have to keep working hard. You have to show God what you're made of. You have to show God that you are with Him, ride or die. You're just an honest person trying to do all the right things. You're doing nothing else. You are a stand-up guy. You are a stand-up girl. You do no harm to nobody else. And if you're even involved with anybody else, you're just fair game. You're not a weasel. Like a lot of people in today's modern society, they're weasels. People are looking to screw people over left, right, and center and not care. And screw people over every step of the way in their own life. And it's absolutely crazy how people have to do that. Like, it makes no sense to me at all. It goes to show how many people are actually very off with themselves. Like, you can't keep friends. You can't keep a relationship partner. You can't they can't do anything. There's nothing they can do that's actually serious. And I'm a very serious person. This is why, to me, these things are very serious matters. The more serious of a person you are and take things serious, like the things that are in your life, you're going to see how crazy these people actually are. They are nuts. They are unsure. They don't know what they're doing. They're dangerous. Because if you're the type of person that takes things serious, you take your relationship partner serious, you take your friends serious, you take everything serious, you have pure loyalty in your blood. You have no intention of doing anything stinky or crazy or something that's going to make someone feel just terrible. You're just not that person. There's nothing in you to want to do those things. You're going to see through these other people very easily. It's going to be very hard to screw over a person like yourself. It's going to be very hard. Because you're the type of person that's probably already been through these things, as I have. So, I just suggest everybody to be careful. Especially if you have not been through a lot of experiences. You gotta be careful. If you're the type of person that takes everything very seriously, you gotta be careful. Because most people in today's modern society are absolute clowns. It is a clown world out there in modern society today. It is a fucking clown world. People want to act all cool. People want to act all good. People, I don't know, they're scrubs and they're acting so cool, like they're so special, valuable. There's really nothing special or valuable about you at all. You're just hiding. You're just hiding is all you're doing. You're not being honest. You're not being honest with who you actually are. You have no structure. You have no foundation. You're just all over the place, loose. There's nothing there. They have nothing up here. They have nothing. So, for a person like that to get over on you when you're a person that has your shit together, you take things seriously, it's very frustrating. It's very eye-opening. And those various situations will make you 100 times better as a person. You will come back from the fiery pits of hell and make them regret every last thing they've ever done. Not even doing anything intentionally. Just by focusing on yourself so much to the point where you master your own self. You become so appealing, so attractive, that they want you back so bad, and you don't let them take you. You don't let them. You don't go back. You don't let them come back. There's nothing there. You don't let it happen. Once this happens, you win. They lose. And they lose what they had with you forever. Not even knowing what the fuck they were doing. But they will get hit. They will get hit. There's nothing better than this. There's nothing better. That is revenge. And it's sweet. It is sweeter than sweet. It is great. It's fantastic. And you just, you can't take another person like that serious. When you get screwed over by one person like that, you're going to spot out the rest. You will even tell other people you might see or date or talk to or whatever, you remind me of this person that I used to be with. And if that is a fucking point that you get to, cut them off. I'm telling you, because they are the same. Just in a different person. Just in a different body. Because you're on point, they are not. You take things seriously, they act like they do, but they don't. That's the difference maker. It's not that they even don't want to take things seriously. There's a part of them that does. But they don't know how because they can't even take themselves seriously. There's something seriously wrong with these people. That is the thing. They are dangerous. They say one thing, they do the other. There's no foundation. They're loose. They're all over the place. They don't know what the fuck's going on. That's what makes them so dangerous. You can be convinced that they have your heart at best interest. They could have you convinced. And all of a sudden, it ain't like that. By whatever type of tactic they pull off, I don't know. They're just crazy. They're crazy people. They can't make a decision. Actually, they can make a decision. It's just never a good one. Which ruins everything. Which ruins the connection, relationship, friendship that you have with these people. It ruins it all. I'm telling you, man. I've cut off so many people from the past, it's not even funny. And once I know who you are, once I know what I'm dealing with, you're done. You're fucking done. I'm done with you forever. Literally. I want people by my side, whether it's a relationship partner, whether it's friends, whether it's anybody who's on point, who takes things seriously, who means what they say and say what they mean. If it ain't like that, I don't want it. And I'm going to tell you guys something. You can tell when it ain't about that. When you've already been through shit. If you've never been through shit, you might not be able to tell. You might get fooled. As I have. Long ago. But it's been such a long time that I actually got snaked. It's been such a long time. I'm fully aware of what is going on in this world. I'm fully aware of what is going on with people. Even if I find myself in some situation that is not the greatest or something like this, I still can't get snaked because I can see what is possible. When you don't see what's possible, when you get hit with a shot that you don't see coming, those are the ones that hurt. When you get hit with something that you saw coming, you can take it. You can take the shots that you see coming. You cannot take the shots that you don't see coming. If you're fully head over heels in love with somebody and you think this is it, and you get hit with a big shot and it was not it was just completely fake the whole time, it's going to knock you the fuck out. It's going to take you a while to recover, to the point where it could cause you serious brain damage. It hit you that damn hard and you come back from hell and you have to recover. But if you see what is coming, you will take it very well. I'm at a point where I see things coming before they even come. So not only will I not only do I, like, I'm not going to get hit. I see what's happening before it even happens. Let alone seeing it coming and getting hit. I see it coming before it even comes and I dodge. I don't get hit. I don't get hit. I see what is happening. I see what is coming. This is years and years and years and years of hard work, dedication, becoming the best I can be. When you are that solid in who you are, how the fuck can anybody fuck with you when you are the top G? You can't be fucked with. And your life is lit because you make your life lit because you're that driven. Ain't nothing slowing you down. You're going to keep going. It doesn't matter what comes in your way. Something can come over here. Something can come over there. Little things can come here and there. You're still focused. The most important thing in your life is still your goals. When you have this mindset, what is going to happen to you? Nothing. Because you don't put yourself in a position where you're giving your power away to people that can really damage you. You're not putting yourself in those positions. When you give your power away, when you become very vulnerable with people, and you start to depend on them for happiness, you start to depend on them for something, you become not yourself. You lose yourself. They take a piece of you and they go. They take a piece of you and they leave. If you don't let them, they can't do shit. When something bad happens, it's honestly more your fault than you think. We can't really sit there. I'm not even gonna lie. We can't even sit there and just be like, they did this to me. Da, da, da. They did. They did. But at the same time, you let that happen. And at the same time, in the past, I let that shit happen. There's some accountability you have to take. Yes, they done you wrong, of course. They did. But you allowed it to happen as well. If you put yourself in a position where you don't allow it to happen, they can't do shit. They have no power over you. Some people in this world are power hungry. They're coming for everything to make themselves feel more alive. They're going to try to take your soul. These people exist. These people tend to come back into your life when you power up, when you gain a bunch more power. In many different ways you can gain power. They're power hungry for you because you know why? They can't be powerful themselves. They gain their power through other people. And not in the right ways. They're going to screw you over. Bad. That's how they gain their power. Through the snakiest ways you can even imagine. You can even fathom. And to me, to look at shit like this in people, they are complete jokes. They're clowns. And the way shit actually works is you and another human being using both of your power. You need to have power. Somebody else that you mess with, whether it be a close friend, whether it be a relationship partner, whether it be anybody at all, you have to be in your power. They have to be in their power. And you're not snaking each other at all. You're both on point. You both show up. You come correct. Their life is lit. Your life is lit. If it ain't like this, fuck it. It's not worth it. Do not do it. You're going to disappoint yourself. I promise you, you will disappoint yourself. So don't do that dumb shit. I learned my lessons in the past. It was great. I needed it. I needed it so that shit could never happen to me again. So I could be on point. And I didn't just learn it like this in a flick. It takes time. It takes time for things to really really sink in your soul, to get the absolute truth. And the enemy does not want you to know the truth. That is the thing. That is why I come here to YouTube and preach such truth. I'm a realist. And people that ain't real don't like me that much. There's a reason why, because I'm exposing their nature. When you are a realist, you win. When you are not a realist, you're a loser. There's certain truths that you cannot take. There's certain truths that you cannot handle. You're a loser. There's something inside of you that is losing. But to be able to take the truth head on, whether you like it or not, and actually apply it and take it head on, you're winning. Most people in this modern bimbo day society, whatever you want to call it, it's all about games. It's all about being a thief and stealing. These people aren't even intelligent enough themselves to realize this is actually what's happening, but it's actually what's happening. Because it's what they have to do to gain their power. They have to feel more important than you. But how could they be more important than the top G? They can't. You were a top G because you created yourself into the top G. And they want a piece of you, but they can't get it, so they're going to not like you at all. They're going to hate you. Because you will not give your power away to them. You're very powerful, they're very powerless. And like I said, they're not even intelligent enough to know that things are this way, but things are this way. Half the time, they don't even really know what the F they're doing. But they do it. Because it makes them feel alive. It makes them feel some type of way because they're incapable of making themselves feel more alive and powerful, which is what everybody should do, is live in your own power. And then you get together with other people that are also living in their power. And the final thing, like I said, if it ain't this, walk away. Walk away from any situation. The stupidest thing you could do is give up your power to somebody else. The stupidest thing you could do is bring someone to the top of the mountain. You gave up so much. You gave up so much time, energy. You gave up so much. You bring these people up just so they can push you off the cliff as they stand on top. That is the last fucking thing you ever want to do with these clowns. I'm out for now.